Good evening, friends. It's Barbara Hardall coming to you on this solstice evening, 21st of December, 22. It's our wedding anniversary. So 17 years ago tonight, we were surrounded by friends and people we didn't know at a little church in Fairbanks, Alaska. When you live in a dark place like Alaska, when it stays dark for so long, and your daylight might only be 2 or 3 hours, it really sends home this message of darkness. And there's a joy that comes the next day when you realize that there's one more moment of daylight. There's one more moment of life. This is a tough time of year for many. We sit and wonder. We look at the past, what happened in the last 12 months. Could we have done something differently? Perhaps we've lost a loved one, or somebody near to us is really sick. Our favorite pet has passed. We're separated from family for whatever reason. That's the real darkness. It's not whether the sun comes up at any certain hour or goes to sleep at any certain time. It's about what we do with the darkness in our hearts, the darkness in our souls. And honestly, testing positive for COVID today threw me for a loop. Nick and I had plans to go out for supper, to celebrate. That's not going to happen. It didn't happen. He's back in bed. I'm going soon. Christmas Eve service is all planned and rehearsed. And now we wait and see what my tests are over the next couple of days. So when I was writing in my journal this morning, I thought, the thing to write down here is, what is the lesson? What am I finding in this most inopportune time to become ill? And what I've found is that it has to do with my body's way of saying, hey girl, slow down. You don't need to worry. Everything will be okay. And if it's not okay, we'll find a way to help. That's the hard part, isn't it? Asking for help. The darkest day. And on the darkest day, sometimes we turn inward to our deepest, darkest fears, our deepest, darkest, cloudy moments, where the reality of who we are and what we do doesn't mesh with the night and the darkness. And for many of us, we're celebrating the birth of the Christ child. We're celebrating Christmas. Christ came to bring light in the darkness, to bring hope, to bring love. And the story of the swaddling clothes and the shepherds and the angels all add to the drama and the beauty and the serenity of the scene. But the truth is, it's the babe who grows into being a man that we follow. He did not preach division. In fact, he didn't preach hate. He preached for goodness, for us coming together. So now, while I sit here and once again feeling sorry for myself, I realize that in this darkness, in this moment of self-reflection, But there is much in my life to be thankful for. And you, dear friends, are part of that. And I really appreciate you watching my videos and coming back to see what kind of goofy thing I'm going to do next. The daily bread hasn't been happening. I have no energy for bread. And in fact, my starter needs to hit the fridge again today or it's going to be gone. I'll have to start over. My starter's called Blessings, so I'm hoping it can still continue to bless. But if you're in a place in your life where everything seems dark and filled with grief and sorrow, please know that there are people around you who will lift you up. Don't hesitate to reach out. And even if you don't know me, reach out to me anyway. For that light in the darkness flickers. And sometimes it's really faint. But other times it shines like a beacon. Let this light shine for you and for me. Happy solstice, everyone.